Okay, hi there everyone. This is OK, and I just want to do a little introduction to variant four-way chess, which has just been introduced on chess.com. So as you can see at the top here, this is King of the Hill 960. Everyone starts with 1 minute, and you can change the timer. And what we're playing was a 15-second delay, so every time it's your move, no time comes off your clock as long as you move within 15 seconds, and then after that your clock starts ticking down. So it enables you to think for longer on some moves if they're very crucial, but otherwise you have 15 seconds to move. So we played this game. I'm okey because I play Crazy House, and I've got the red pieces. On my left was Schoolmeester, it's opperwezen. Opposite me is littleplotkin, and on my right is Bakkouz with the green pieces. So I just want to play through this game. And it's King of the Hill, so the aim is to get your king to the central 4 squares on the board. So we start playing this game. And you have to watch out, because it's 960, you have to watch out with these long diagonals, for example, this bishop. So there's a long diagonal here, so that's why I played this c6 move. Okay, so just trying to develop my pieces. Plotkin already castles, Bakkouz just pushing his pawns, I castle, kingside. And it's at this stage we learned that apparently pawns promote on the 8th square. So here, this is actually a promotion square for that pawn. So it's not like in, I think in normal four-way chess, I think the pawn has to get a little bit further in order to turn into a queen. So no one's able to stop that pawn promoting, or I am able to, but maybe I didn't realize that that pawn is promoting, and I don't want to sacrifice my knight, but I maybe just simply didn't know. And yeah, I think I just didn't realize until it was promoted. So I'm just developing normally. Meanwhile, Opper's pushing another pawn. And just look at him, he hasn't developed a single piece. So I'm just trying to harass the queen a little. He's trying to harass it again. And yeah, all of us are developing, but opperwezen is just pushing his pawns, and it looks like he's about to promote another pawn. But by now we're kind of wise to what's on, so we're gonna try and stop him getting a second queen. So I block the pawn, attack his queen, and some of us are having the idea Bakkouz is trying to himself get a queen. Okay, so now that pawn can't promote because the square is guarded. Sometimes in four-way chess you don't have to do lots of things. If you're not doing too much, then the other players can gang up on each other and kind of ignore you a little bit, which is quite useful. And you don't really want to exchange off pieces, because if you exchange a piece with another player, you both suffer, and then the other two players benefit. So it's really lining up all these pieces to promote here. Okay, so why did I take this? Because it's defended by my bishop. Okay, so we have a double attack on Bakkouz, on the rook and on the queen. So he takes the rook and loses the queen. Trying to hide the king in the corner. Littleplotkin, meanwhile, is pushing his yellow pawns. Takes back. Rook here. Okay, so now I'm beginning a little bit of I'm beginning my own pawn push. Hopefully, that's the intention. So yeah. So he doesn't want to take the pawn because he was still hoping to promote the pawn one day. But he takes back. Pawn here. Okay, so this move that's stopping the green pawn from advancing, and it's defended by the bishop in the corner. Okay, these bishops are more powerful in four-way. because the diagonals are so long. Okay, so the queen's under attack from the yellow pawn. It promotes, but takes back. Okay, so now I had mating ideas. I had a double attack both on the knight and on this knight, and kind of a long-winded mating idea, bishop taking this knight and queen taking checkmate. It didn't materialize at all, because he defends one knight, I take the other, and then I get into check. And he defends the mate, I hide. Okay, he attacks my queen. I didn't realize he's attacking my queen. Green is attacking my queen, and so I attack his queen, and I get my queen taken. So that was a huge. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I need to curl up into a ball a little bit. Okay, queen's under attack. He's trying to promote. I stop him. Check. Okay, so the king is forced onto the h file. This is interesting. Now, green is attacking yellow's queen with this move. The rook's defending each other. So I attack his rook. So it takes. Yellow gets a queen, but it's going to get taken back. So double attack on the queen. At this point, I'm just trying to curl into a ball and avoid all the fighting, because I have no pieces left, or very few. Takes, takes. Okay. Well, I can take. Yeah, so the thing is, I can't even take that rook because the queen would take my rook if I took his rook. So I attack the queen goes away, takes the pawn, takes the pawn. So why did I do that? I think I was hoping that opperwezen wouldn't take back my bishop, and that I'd just be attacking that knight. Not sure. So I develop my rook, so he's in check, takes back, attack his knight, king goes into the corner. Okay, so opperwezen's got his king under a little attack. Now my rook is under attack, and now this is a very interesting point in the game, because I've put littleplotkin in check, and now it's opperwezen's move. Double check, so it's checkmate. Double check from the rook and from the queen, eliminates yellow from the board. So suddenly it's me, Bakkouz, and I'm attacking the knight, attacking the queen. So I'm taking the knight because I was thinking he'll save his queen, but actually decided to take the rook instead. And the queen was saved even. And I drop back. Okay, so really I'm curling up into a ball right now. Okay, check. So Bakkouz at this point is going for a king run. It's like, and Opper's very confident the queen is going to guard all these squares. So there's no way that Bakkouz is going to get to the center. And not only that, there's also a bishop also guarding these squares. And I can't do anything but push pawns, so I push pawns in the hope of one day getting a queen. So Bakkouz takes that bishop, and blue can't take back, or the king will come into the center. And with this move, blue's only move to stop the king coming to the center is this. Check. But he's afraid that if he does that, then I take that queen with check, and then I stop him coming into the center. And blue's chances in the game are pretty much eliminated. So he flagged, he ran out of time. So it's only me left in the game against green, and green's move, and green goes into the center. So that was how Bakkouz beat littleplotkin and schoolmeisters opperwezen, as well as myself. I thought it was a fun, short illustration of the game of four-way with some variants, King of the Hill 960 in this particular game. Cool, thanks for watching.